Hey guys, another update about the fake twins. One more time, I would say. But this time, this is go through the checklist before some holidays. So it's not the first time that I'm doing this such kind of video, but I think it's important, and you may encounter the same issue or anticipation when you are supposed to leave. What are you supposed to check? To me, fish keeping, it's not. It doesn't mean absolutely to stay at home, and you need to stay free somehow, but responsible, of course, of the animals that you are hosting in your tank. And this is one of the, if not the main reason why I go with some high-tech tank, and also why they are running most of the time completely automatic. In the way that, in fact, I just have to check times to times and to do some quick maintenance on some aspect. Otherwise, other than that, this is quite some automat, and the idea is for the tank, in fact, that you are here or not, if you plan properly the little maintenance phases. It doesn't change so much, so the tank are just running smoothly. What does that mean? The feeder, automat feeder, for example, they are running all the time. The lightning system, this is also the programming is the same, and so on and so on. So this is the aspect interesting and challenging, but at the end you can go just with some peace in mind when you go on holidays, because you are quite confident and you can also check times to time. So this time I will go from the bottom to from the top to the bottom, and trying just to list and to not forget any of the different elements. The first one on the top, this is the lightning system, and in fact the lightning system is also important in the way that it has to be running to run, of course, if you have some plant, but it is also a possibility to maintain the biological cycle of the fish. That's the point. This is more a way to change the rhythmus of the lightning if you want. So the perfect period to do some blackout if you want to solve some issue with some algae whatsoever, for example. So lightning check. Alors, these LED spots are a little bit specific. As you can see here, you need to clean this little grid, otherwise you can get some issue. But since I will light down during the next weeks, I think it won't be an issue at all. After that, you have here automatic feeder, and by the way, the programmation of the lightning LED spot, I can do it, I can change it remotely. I'm supposed to check it with a webcam if it's needed, and the other supplementary LED bar I can also turn on off remotely, so it's not a big issue. After that, something, of course, this is a automatic feeder, auto feeder. You have just one reservoir here, and here you have two reservoirs, so you need to make sure that they are more or less full for the next days to run smoothly, depending on how much you give each time. After that, here on this side, nothing except that you saw already the webcam. You have the second webcam here to check each of the angle. Here, against the corners, to limit the evaporation, I should close this one. This is a good point that I should not forget. After that, this is more on the bottom, in fact, that we do have some element to check. First of all, more important, this is the reservoir. Are both reservoirs full? Very important. Also important, the tubing between the reservoir here and the filter, the sump. This is an overflow system, meaning that you maintain this way the perfect water level in your tank, and here the evaporation will impact the water level in the sump. So you have this automatic top-off system. But if you forgot this tubing, it doesn't work, of course. After that, you have to give a try with a battery. And if this accu, the sump, is running on a DC pump, it's perfect compatible with such kind of battery. So this is a nice aspect, a nice security. And just give a try. A few times, turn off both tank, and you just wait that they do their job, in fact, and maintain the flow in the filter. Even if you don't have aeration anymore, at minimum, you have some water flow, and this is an important aspect. After that, you have some dosage here and here, so they need to be fulfilled. And in your filter, you also need to check the paper, so it's not so much, but with the Tropheus, I guess it will be fine. And you have also to make sure that this is not full here. So you don't see it very much, maybe with a discus. Hello guys! With the discus, same check. Here, this is full. After that, here, oh! This is emptied, and I had to do it today. And here behind you see enough paper, even if the discus are generating a lot of waste, it will be perfectly fine. This is also to check automatic feeder, this time for the young L-cat fish. I don't know if you can see here, for example. So this is L333 or 333, nicely. And I guess that's all. We've done quite everything. On the top, the water parameter, you've done some water change, so it will be fine as well, especially here at the Tropheus. I changed 400 liters last weekend, and this is a huge part, so they are not polluting so much the water. This is nice. And the discus, well, it will go up to 25 ppm of nitrate, maybe a bit more, but it's fine as well. More important, this is aeration and food. So that's all for today. Hope everything is going fine at your place, and also feel free to share some aspects that you check that I forgot, for example, and maybe other elements that you see in the video that you are wondering why I don't care, or also why I do give a special focus on it, and I should explain a little bit more. So that's all. Ciao guys.